Yes, wear a bra, you women out there. Don't you ever forget. Yes, and oh boy, I definitely need my coffee, don't I? Oh, don't you worry, boys and girls. I will definitely have my Starbucks cappuccino before I will leave to go out. It's just that I have to wait until after Dr. Sish contacts Chopper for his telehealth appointment. I have to wait after that, and then I go out. The first pit stop, because I will walk from here all the way down to the chemist. So I've got to pop into the chemist first, and then walk into Coles, and then walk all the way back. So, yeah. So it's about a 30-minute walk, something like that. And so I'll enjoy that walk and to get a bit of fresh air and soak up a little bit of sun, whatever's left of it. It's a bit of a cloudy start to our morning, but it should clear up a little bit and a bit more sun comes out by the time I leave. Yeah. Cheeky's a little bit snappy. She's not in a very good mood. Yes. Yeah, because she tried to hop onto the vibrating platform before I was about to go, do my workout. And I said, no, you can't hop on there. And she was very pissed off. But she's happy now. She's calmed down from not being able to get away. Let me put it to you that way. Oh, well. Oh, God. Hang on. Last night for dinner, you know those little small chicken Kiev things, but they're like balls. I had a few of them, oven baked, oven, little mini oven that we've got that's sort of like an air fryer, but it's like a little oven. Cooked them up, and we had cauliflower, broccoli, carrots and green beans, which I lightly seasoned with a little bit of butter, not too much, salt and pepper, and a good quality chicken stock, and some dill, and gave it a good toss go in the wok, after I cooked them, and that's all we ate. Because you see, for lunch we had potato and a component. I believe that if you have potato for lunch, just say you treat yourself to a small chips and a hamburger, just say, I believe if you're going to eat dinner, you can't have potato again, because you're doubling up, and that's not good for your dieting. So if you're going to have potato for lunch, just say fish and chips, grilled piece of fish, and with salt, pepper, lemon, and a small handful of chips, just say. That's fine, you can eat that, no worries. But when it comes to dinner, you cannot have potato on that plate. You've got to have just the other veg, no potato, and your meat component, whatever that meat is, that protein or whatever. That's what I do. Oh, yeah. That's a golden rule for me, and for Chopper. We don't like to eat too much potato. We try to cut down massively on that, because that's not good for you, eating too much potato. You know what I mean? So I advise people out there, just don't stuff your gob with too much potato. Yeah, it's not good. Too much carbohydrates turns to sugar when you don't exercise regularly. Go out for your walk even after. You don't have to always go to the gym. There's other things that you can do, and you can still get your workout. You can do, maybe 10, 15 minutes of weights, 20 minutes on a vibrating platform, go on the treadmill for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's it. That's if you've got a mini gym at home. I used to have a treadmill, no joke, but that fucking treadmill was an eyesore for me. It was so big and chunky, and we were about to move out from here, and then things completely changed. We had no choice but to get rid of the treadmill. And I'm thinking, don't worry, in the future we'll get it again, but this time we'll get a much smaller treadmill that is not so bulky, so that way if we have to move, it will be easier to transport, because apparently you have to hire a technician to dismantle the fucking thing. And then, and that costs money. That's not cheap. So that's another issue you're facing. If you've got a treadmill at home, you have to hire a technician on moving day to dismantle it and shift it to your new place, and then re-put it all back together again. And it's like, fucking hell. And it's double the money. It's not worth it. You're better off getting a much smaller treadmill that you can transport by yourself without having to get a technician to dismantle the whole thing and, into pieces, so it's easier to transport to your new place. That's how big my fucking treadmill was. And I've seen other treadmills that are a lot smaller in size. But, of course, my room now is not big enough to get a treadmill. But in the future, I'm definitely getting a treadmill. Why should people go to the gym? You can have your own mini gym at home. Just get a vibrating platform, an exercise bike, some weights, and a treadmill. That's all you need. And also remember, you also need physical exercise outside as well, not just always remain indoor, do indoor exercise. It's not good. You need fresh air. You need, vitamin D from the sun. So you can't have too much indoor exercise. You've got to balance it. So do a bit of both. That's what I reckon. Do a bit of both. Do a little bit of indoor exercise inside the gym and do outdoor exercise as well. It's not good to constantly only do indoor exercise. Do a bit of both. Balance it out. That's just my opinion. There are people out there that don't go to the gym at all. There are people out there that just do 5-6 laps every day around the park, jogging, and that's it, and they go home. They don't go to the gym at all. Because deep down they feel they don't need to. They feel like jogging is the only exercise, and there are people out there that just prefer to walk. They don't prefer to do any weights. They just power walk wherever they need to go. There are people out there that like to just bike ride all the time, and that's their exercise. Everyone's different in the way they like to do things when it comes to exercise regimes. Me, I like to do a variety of stuff. I don't like to constantly do the same thing all the time. So I like to do a little bit of everything. That's me. But I do like to do outdoor exercises as well, not just indoor. If it's a very bad day and it's bucketing rain, of course you're forced to doing indoor exercise, going to a gym, if you're able to, afford the gym membership, and then you get annoyed by people staring at you. Oh, I fucking hate those men that do that. You just want to punch them in the groin. It's like, yeah, so what? There's a, hot chick at the gym. Doesn't mean you have to stare at her when she's trying to do a workout and literally drool at her. Oh, you get your odd fucking sleazeball, that wants to try and crack you up, like, oh yeah, you're sexy in the gym. Ugh. Now, that's why I don't like going to gyms. I don't like to be eyeballed by sleazebag men, those who take fucking steroids and need a good kick to the fucking head. I should say a turbo kick to the fucking head. Look, my ear's red. Someone's thinking about me again. Ah! Oh, shit. It's Chopper. He needs to go. I don't know where, but he needs to go. I'll be back. Oh, that was terrifying, wasn't it? Oh, God, he scared the fuck out of me. That's the only thing with that intercom. Sometimes he will just talk through it, or sometimes he will buzz. But boy, oh boy, did he scare the heck out of us. I don't know, he scared the heck out of me. He was loud as through that intercom. Well, I sorted him out. He just needed to go to the dunny. That's my dad, y'all. I take care of him full time, around the clock. I'm his carer, for those who don't know. I take care of him 24/7 around the clock, 7 days a week. And I take care of our indoor cat, Chica, as well. And she is gorgeous. And yeah, I do a lot, okay? I've got a lot on my plate each and every day, and I keep active, and I'm constantly doing something. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not doing something. Oh, I just had to carry a 10-kilo massive box of water, and that's a workout in itself. Done some weights, practically, when you think about it. Have you guys seen my weights? Well, I'm going to show you when I start using them again, which I will when it comes close to summer being dead and buried. That's when I'm going to start adding the weights into my workout. At the moment, I'm just focusing on burning calories and toning my body at this point. And then I'm going to start adding my arms into it with the weights. Yeah, so there you have it, boys and girls. Well, may you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you guys much, much later when I come back from my walk, going down to the shops and everything. And when I return, I'll have something to eat, something light, of course, because I've also got my period as well, so that doesn't fucking help. I feel, funny in the gut. So I'm going to have something light to eat for lunch, and then come straight on back when I'm ready. Okay, bye for now.